All right, ladies and gentlemen, traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. Guys, if you're tuning in for the first time, consider hitting that subscribe button. And of course, if you're a regular viewer, returning viewer, be sure to hit that thumbs up. And let's talk about how I was able to make over $10,000 trading stocks today in just one day. In fact, in just about 2 to 3 hours, guys. Started around 9:20, was out of here by 12 p.m. Doesn't get any better than this. And you know what they say, 10K a day keeps the 9 to 5 job away. This is absolutely madness. This is absolutely insane. Um, you know, when I first started trading, I knew that this was a possibility. I didn't have that doubt that I could never do it, that I couldn't get up there, but actually doing it now is just, really insane, man. This is a lot of money. There's no other way to put it. And I'm very grateful. I'm very blessed to be able to be in this position and to be able to make something like this happen. So let's talk about it. As usual, we're going to talk about the patterns and edges that I was trading. We're going to talk a little bit about the risk management system that I have, and we're going to talk about this my stock selection and how I found these stocks. But before we jump into it, just a quick reminder to the audience that day trading is risky business, man. Day trading is an extraordinary field for extraordinary individuals. There's nothing about what we're doing here that's normal. This field is something else. It's a complete beast, and we ourselves have to be, up for the task, right? It's no easy feat. So every day we show up here, we look forward to being our best selves. We look forward to improving. And when it comes to those of you who are now starting out, for those of you who might have been around, who might have traded before in the past, anybody out there who is not consistently doing well, guys, you must take it slow as you go through the learning curve. You must utilize a small amount of shares, a small amount of cash, or a paper trading simulator to practice and improve, to ensure your tuition to the market is on the lower side of things. Do not come into the market guns blazing without having that experience and competence. All right. So, with that being said, remember, secondly, the live streams and recaps are never a reason to try and copy trade what I'm doing. It takes months to learn how to trade, more commonly years, even for our students. And even then, it's not guaranteed. Lastly, I do not invest for my subscribers. I will never message you first. I will never talk about copy trading, mirror trading, or options trading. I will never message you first. Stay safe out there. There's tons of fake accounts. As we ban, block, and report them, they create new ones. All social media, including Discord, TikTok, everything. Stay safe out there. Now, with that being said, guys, the top two stocks that we're going to focus on are really top three, we can say. Uh, Ticker symbols GCTS, CADL, and MDIA. These were the top three stocks that we traded. So we'll start off here with CADL. This is the one that we left off with yesterday, actually, for those of you who can recall from the recap. This thing made an epic move into the close, going all the way up to about 775. In after hours, it's going to continue all the way to 11, and I should have traded this move. We had obvious resistance around, I believe it was 640 at this time, and over that level, this thing completely ripped up. Could have made money here as well as over here on this consolidation. Should have definitely traded this opportunity. Next time I will, even if it's a smaller size, you got to do what you got to do. There's no reason to let such sweet trades go away, right? Slip through the cracks. So, after this aggressive move coming into pre-market today, you know, we sold off a little bit, right? From 9, we pulled back down to 7, and we then proceeded to go even lower, 650. But then, into the open, right? So we did get a small uptrend around 730. We pulled back some more, lows of about 580. But we started to get that red to green around 11 a.m. And that's where we had this incline. And as you guys know, I love to trade uptrending opportunities. When the stocks start to uptrend, this is where I can do my best in these small areas like this, especially when it's more elongated in these areas like this right here. So typically I want to see an uptrend, and from there that's where I get into the nitty and gritty of the patterns and edges that I look for. And I trade a lot of popular, famous patterns out there. What makes me different is that I trade these patterns hundreds of times throughout the day, right? So you have things like the bull flag that's famous, the 3 bar play, the ABCD, the halt dip and rips, the panic flushes, the VWAP bounces, right? These are patterns and edges that I trade relentlessly, no pun intended, relentlessly. And we can look at an example, we can look at a few examples, right? And this one, right here, a small flat top, for example, right? Small flat top breakout right here. We get the incline into a bull flag, right? Beautiful bull flag. This resolves. Another bull flag. Almost resolved. Pushed up nicely, but then false breakout, giving us a little bit of choppy action. And then we had some bottoming wicks. Bottoming wicks. These also I can watch for opportunities. Halt resumption down and bounce. I can watch for opportunities. Bottoming wick. Bottoming wick. Small uptrend right here, red to green, as we have a bear flag, reversal, right? Coming down, just quite the opposite of the bull flag, higher lows. We break over this previous high of 767. This gives a small move right here back to the upside. So, being that I'm in and out so actively, the way how I'm managing risk every day is to keep tight stops. The moment that I'm in, if it's not going, I don't need to be in anymore. Literally for almost every single trade I'm taking. There are some, intuition and discretion in areas where I might hold a few seconds more or longer. But other than that, best believe I'm out like south. So we're going to show 2 examples in these 2-3 areas here, and then we'll move on to the next stock. And by the way, let's not forget that I did find these stocks utilizing Momo Pro. Momo Pro is the scanning software that I use to compile my watch list every day. You guys can feel free to check it out. Links down below. Coupon code Relentless for 25% off for 6 months. As you can see, MDIA leading the way, XXII. This stock, I wasn't here power hour. I had to leave out. Hopefully next week I can be here for the entire duration of the days. But yeah, let's pull up the archive. It's quite long. Let's see what we got. So we want to look at those 3 areas that we mentioned for MDIA. So at this point, it looked like we had a halt up, and so this is where we, by the way, this even right here is a nice small bull flag. We can go back and kind of look at that too, but let's see how this resumption does here. So we're halted up at 483. We're looking at the right hand side of the screen. 483. Let's hold up. I wonder if this was the mistake that I made just jumping in aggressively. Can't remember if it was here. So we resume at 483. Okay, no, I think I tried for break of 5 right here. This is me attempting break of 5. The moment I'm buying, you can see the bid is already somewhat pulling back, which is not great, but I'm in there 96, 97. I'm out. Again, the moment, this is exactly, it's a perfect example. You might say, Relentless, how did you know it wasn't going right away? And, some experience does come into it, because in every previous situation where I'm looking for a break of the whole dollar, especially on a halt resumption where volatility is maybe at one of its highest points in the day on these halt resumptions, right? Other than like the open or the close, the first minute or the last minute of the day, we see really, really heightened volatility and very quick moves. The moment I was in, it already needed to be at 520. The same second almost, So the fact that it wasn't continuing to go, I needed to be out. And so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait. Can we hold up this area here? and then curl back up. And if we do, I don't mind trying again. All right, I'm gonna try. And so it's, it's so interesting, right? Remember what I just literally said. The moment I'm in at 96, it should have already been going. Look at what's happening here. The moment I'm trying to buy, it's already going. This right here is how I know that okay, now the breakout is working. There is no time wasting, right? So let's see. I don't know what fill I got. I think I bought between 90 and 5. I should have gotten a fill there. Let's see where I get the fill. Oh, this is not good. Like I bought this on time and I got filled into the moon. This is a little disappointing to see. And there's a huge spread here now, which is not great. And it comes right back down. And me selling there is me looking to, because I'm assuming I'm in at 90 and I'm seeing 520. That is already an amazing gain. I don't need to see if it goes to 6, I don't even care. 30 cents just like that when in most of my trades I'm just looking for 5 cents, 10 cents. So I was looking to sell into the move up, and this is to show you this also here is a good indicator to the risk and as to why it's always so difficult, because the moment I'm thinking I'm in at 90 trying to sell up there at 515, 520, this thing is already back down at 84 in the next millisecond. And this is why there's no room for error when it comes to, freezing. Oh no, it dropped. I'm not going to sell. I'm just going to wait here and see what happens. Like, there's none of that. The moment that happens to you, you're at the mercies of the market. But it comes down to 85 area and it seems to be holding again. But I'm waiting. I'm like, are we really holding 85? No, we're not. And it drops down to 32. I'm going to try to buy right here. And I'm going to look for the bounce. I'm buying between 32 and 35 area. I'm in 36. There's a bounce back to 47. And there's 57. This then becomes a good trade. I'm selling between 47 and 57, somewhere there. And so that was the resumption. Let's skip ahead a little bit. I hope I'm not going crazy here and looking at the wrong stock. See, Jesus. I knew it. I was supposed to be looking at CADL. I'm a complete maniac. Oh my gosh. Anyhow, it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Um, let's see, MDIA. I'm looking for a breakout here on the bull flag. Over 480. I think we ended up getting it at one point. It becomes much more elongated. It even breaks down, and then right here is where it sneaks up. But then it rejects. Like look at how nasty this red candle was. We'll switch over to the other stock in a sec here. My memory is so bad that I already forgot that it was that one I needed to be watching at. Anyhows, MDIA, we're already here. We're gonna stick to it. Watch this false breakout. So we're watching at 523, which is high of day, and I'm looking to be in for a push through that level. So I'm watching. It dips down. I take the dip down around 75 area. We get the bounce back to 92. And right here, I am going to make a mistake. Right here, I'm going to have so much conviction that this move will work. And this is where I'm going to make a mistake and play myself, because there's no such thing as will work and guaranteed. Like when it comes to 100%, there's none of that. What I should have been doing here is taking my couple cents profits, and if the stock doesn't want to continue, be back out. And so I'm not going to sell this. Look at this. I could have already sold for 10 cents gain. Instead, I'm waiting for the move. But I could have been out and I could have said, hey, if it gets to 95, $5, I'll get back in again, try again. I'm waiting. Selling at 62. Like, just unnecessary. Just from 77 entry, I'm stopping out at 62. Just completely unnecessary. From up, 4,300. Actually, let's see. Yeah, from 4,400 unrealized, if I'm to take this off the table, Instead, I'm dropping back all the way to 3,500, 3,600. Like, just sometimes I can't believe that I make these mistakes. Like, just because, and some people might say you're being hard on yourself. There are rules here. The rules that I have states in this type of situation: sell and look to get back in because we're not continuously going higher. It's part of how we manage risk. So this being a loss is just complete ludicrous. But anyhow, so let's skip ahead. Um, or I guess we gotta go back. CADL, was it after that it started to move a little bit better? Uh, this was so close. This, I think this dip trade here. Um, so CADL, left hand side of the screen. You know, we talk about those pullback areas, right? Let me show you guys something. Let me put you guys on some serious game here. What time was this? This was right in this area here, right? Let me just double check. Couple wicks, and then we're pulling away. Yeah, right here. Around 11:18 or 11:18, 11:22, right in this area, right? So you come back right here. High of day was at 794. Let's put a trend line right here. 794. Right? Let's now zoom over and let's take a look at this area. So high point 846, low point 804. So plus or minus, the support is never going to be at one price. But you know, we had high of day this trend line. Let's put a zone right here. If we're to put like a zone, you know, just put a zone in there, and you can see that we had a low of 04 and it goes up all the way to 50. It pulls all the way back down to 11. All right, is it a little higher? Perhaps, but can we be in and can we get back up there to 40? You know, 30, 40, 50. So that's the idea behind this trade here. And I'm watching to see what this thing wants to do. So I'm in at 14. And, you know, can we get the move up? There's 28. This is already a decent trade for me right here. 1,500 shares, up unrealized 177. It's not a bad trade. Up 230 as we're pushing up at 830 right here. So right here, I'm going to say, you know what? Okay, I'm going to sell a third. Come down to 500. Sell another third. All right. And unfortunately, in this moment that I'm selling up at 30 by 32, the bid price falls down to 14. I don't know if I probably had a terrible fill right there. It's hard to say. But anyhow, you know, it's still a great trade. I think I'm going to sell the rest here for a couple cents and then look to get back in. And so, you know, over and over throughout the day, can I keep tight stops? If it's going against me, cut it. If it's not going up immediately, cut it. Over and over throughout the day. So, you know, for those of you who are interested in the hyper scalping style, you guys can check out the classes. Right? So let's fast forward a little bit. It starts to get up to the high. So now I'm going to start to look for a breakout. So I want to see that green accelerating on the tape, and I want to see the push through 40. I'm a little slow to be in. I am a little slow. Let's look at this again. Watch how the volume rushes in here. 33 on the ass. Boom. I was late to buy. I'm in at 49. It jumps up to 60. And there's a 21,000 share seller. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try to take it in the spreads or on the ask if I can. I think I'm going to take it. Yeah, I'm going to put the order on the ask here. And I'm going to get, I got filled almost the entire order at 59.60. And then I sold the rest flat. Flattening. Actually, no, I bought again. I bought as I realized the order at 60 was, let's look at that again. I realized the order at 60 was coming down. So I'm late to get in here at 50. It gets through. The moment I see that seller, I'm like, I need to get out. It comes down. I get some shares to fill. The ask. Hold up. Let's look at it one more time. Let's see. Watch right here. Green on the tape. And I think that's what's gonna happen. You know, it looks like the order didn't really come down gradually. It just jumps through as if they canceled. Maybe they did. Maybe the order got filled. I'm not super sure, but it looks like they canceled. So I jump back in, and right here I'm now looking for the higher move. There's 66. I wanted to see 70, but I take it off a little early. I believe we are going to get 70. I might get back in if it continues. I do try. Okay, I try again. There's another seller at 70, 19,000. I get aggressive thinking it's going to go through. And it doesn't quite. So this is a great example of how I manage risk. I'm looking for a move to 75.80 here for the continuation of the high of day candle. There's a small seller. I buy aggressively. I'm in very close to high of day. So if this doesn't continue all the way right away, I don't need to see anything more. So I'm trading, small trades. And here's the bull flag area that I was really supposed to show at the very beginning of this archive. Goodness sake. Watch this. So I'm watching over 77 for a breakout trade and a new high, right? Hold up. So we got higher lows. The flag is looking good. I should have tried to buy at 50 area if I could, but I'm in 69. As the green starts to hit the tape, there's a lot of green. And, you know, something that I don't like is that when there's green printing and we're not going, you know, why are we not going? Is there some sort of seller here? Right? And then now out of nowhere, when it should have already did this, now it does this, and I'm like, I'm out. I'm like, come on. So I'm gonna try to get back in. I buy back aggressively between 75 and 80, and it rips up 97. This is more like it. Can I see break of 11 right now? There's 11. I see some sellers, 14,000, 8,000, 5,000, 4,000. I'm like, nope. I don't even care if it goes or not. I'm gonna sell between 99 and 11, and I do. I tell myself I can get back in, and right here I'm gonna get the worst fill ever. Watch this. I'm gonna buy right here. Once, actually, did I? Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. This was so frustrating, man. Watch this. Watch the spread. 85 by 75. 75 by 85. 75, 77 by 89. And I'm buying because we're at high of day and we haven't seen a ton of selling. Remember, 77 was the high. And we pushed up to 11. The bids are at 77. There's no red hitting the tape. It's like nobody wants to sell. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna buy right here. But if I'm in this trade, anything between, let's say, I thought I would have gotten filled between 78 and 89. I didn't expect to get filled at 11. I'm about to get filled at 11. So I'm thinking, all right, if I'm in 85, let's say 89 on the ask, anything below 75, I'll take the loss. It's a big loss, but I'm buying in an area where I think this thing can rip through and go crazy to the halt up 11.52. So I'm in. There's the move that I'm thinking could happen. Can this continue all the way to 52? But I'm upset here because I should have been in at 89. Like, there maybe was no sellers, like, because you know what we see on the level 2 isn't always what's there, right? Again, hidden orders. So I'm in high, I sell between, and look at how massive this spread is. 12 by 36, man. Like, come on. And I'm only in at 99. So if I get a terrible fill here, I'm only making 12 cents, which means I'm taking on way too much risk for, like, you know, this should be 20 cents minimum, you know? and then it's back down to 97. How much was I up before? Did I make anything? It looks like I got a favorable fill in the spread, TD Americal style. Well, actually, okay, I was at let's see, how much was I up? I was up 3.2, so I made 800, which means I gotta fill at like, what's the math? That's actually a good fill. No, that's actually a good fill I got. I got a decent fill there. Hey, I'll take that. With all the robbery that I get of them, like of me buying and then getting filled 15, 20 cents above the ask, it's about time they gave me a good fill. Oh, man. But anyhows, again, this is both a bull flag here, a bull flag. Going back to the other stock, called resumption trades. This right here is also, a wedge. The wedge is breaking down a little bit, but then, we get the red to green. We're holding up VWAP area. I'm in right here, watching to see how well this can hold up the VWAP area because it's held up the VWAP for 2 or 3 candles already. So I'm using that and I'm watching. I'm throwing out a few small trades. I'm back in again 32, and this was a higher fill. I was aiming for 27, I think. And right here we're gonna curl up. I'm in. I don't always sell immediately every time. If I'm in on a support trade like this where I think we have support, which the VWAP is holding up, I want to be in as close to the level and give the stock a chance. Right? So as it starts to curl, then I'm going to take some profits here above 40, 45. And, some people might say, hey, Relentless, why are you selling 45 when this thing can go back to 50, 60? Well, from 30 to 45 for me is already a great trade. If I'm in and it teleports to 60, even better, but I don't need it to go to 60. I just want 5 to 10 cents in a situation like this. Not every time, if the stock is at $10, $20, then I want something relative to that price and volatility and range. Right? And so I'm still holding a couple shares here. I think it's gonna come down. I'm gonna buy again. I'm gonna buy again right in this area here. Yep. Back in the 35, 30, and 39 area. I sold that one a little soon. I think I'm gonna try it again because right here I'm fishing. I'm fishing and I'm looking for us to rip to 50. So I'm gonna try again. And I'm back in again. And can we go to 50 this time? I'm out right there a little early, I think. I could have waited a little bit more. Yeah, I could. Yep. I could have waited a little bit more because it was looking decent there. It's inching up. See, I could have waited more and gotten 50, 55. Well, I mean, hey, couple cents, I'll take it. I'm never gonna be mad about taking a couple cents. And right here, you see me start going up to size because I'm like, yes, sir. It's that time. It really got aggressive. I wasn't expecting it to be this strong here. But anyhows, that's enough. Hope you guys appreciate the free game. Hit that thumbs up. Check out the classes if you're interested in getting started. If you want to learn this style of trading, if you want to learn how to scalp and give yourself a chance in this market, feel free to check out Merciless Market. Guys, we cannot guarantee success. We cannot guarantee any. In fact, it's so risky that I don't even know if I'll wake up tomorrow morning. That's just how risky life is. And this field, as mentioned earlier in the disclaimer, is risky. That's just how it is. Risky business, risky life. And so nothing is guaranteed, but ultimately if we can give ourselves the chance, if we can give ourselves a chance and there's a system that's proven and we could potentially be that 1 out of 10 people that make it. It's not for everyone, it's not. But for those of you who are interested, this is here. A comprehensive course for myself that goes from zero to advance. From zero to advance. Check out the curriculum. Check out all the perks that's included. Right? Check out all the perks that's included here with your membership. The gold package includes everything. So you guys can feel free to check it out. The Pastor is here. And I will be here every day. Call me Relentless. Call me reliable. All right. I will be here always. Even right now when I have a headache, I'll be here because that's just what it is, you know. I love what I do. I know it's difficult. I know it's high risk, but as long as I have a chance, I'll be here. I'll be here until it doesn't make any sense to be here. As long as things make sense and the math is mathing, I will be here always. And that's why I am your fearless leader. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that thumbs up. If you're someone who might have had a max loss day today, if you're someone who might have had a big red day today, guys, it's not the end of the world. Make sure to zoom out and keep that, bigger picture mindset. Today's just one day out of thousands, tens of thousands of days, really, throughout our entire careers of as traders. And so we have to keep that perspective. Today, the impact that we might think it has, it really doesn't. We have to zoom out, keep that perspective, and it's all about improving. Study up from today, review today's lesson, review the archive rather, right? Review the archive, study up, review the charts, check out all those key areas, and put in the work. We have in this relentless trading community, we got to put in the work because at the end of the day, there's people from the Tim Sykes community, the humble trading community. There's people from every community, Warrior, Clover trading community, Stephen Ducks, Clay Trader, Beginner Trader. I mean, there's so many trading communities. There's even someone I saw recently called Tori Trades, this girl that's like posting big time videos. We got to be better than these people, man. Like, shout out to all of these people. We love them. It's cool. It's respect, everybody doing their thing, whatever. But in this community, we cannot be outworked by these people. We cannot let these people study and we're not studying and we're slacking off on it doesn't take too much time to review. Whether it's an hour, 40 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you have to make the time. Don't let some humble trader put in 30 minutes of studying on Sunday evening and we're out there slacking off at the bar partying. We got to do whatever's necessary to ensure success, and we have to give ourselves the best odds. Be proactive in trying to improve and in trying to learn, right? Whatever that might mean for us individually. Maybe for some people it is getting started in the program. For somebody else, it might be reviewing their trades, right? So all these things is necessary things that you have to do to become better. Can ask yourself this question, right? Can the best version of yourself be capable of doing this successfully? If the answer is yes, then you can stand a chance. If the answer is no, then there's a million other different fields out there that can be just as lucrative and rewarding over time, of course. But can the best version of you hang with the best of them? I know damn well the best version of me. In fact, I'm so aggressive minded that like I think the absolute best version of me can outdo anybody else. And that's just straight up like, but I've yet to reach my best self. Like, all the mistakes I'm making every day, like, all the nonsense that I'm doing. I got to continue to be refined. I got to continue to push. It's not an easy task, but, even if I was in a different field somewhere else, this is the expectation that I would have had for myself, that I can be better, I can improve, and the best version of me is going to win this race every time. So, let's stay focused. Let's keep grinding. Let's pick up our heads, hold our heads high, and stay locked in. Guys, it's been Relentless Trader, your favorite day trading YouTuber. And I am, of course, hit that thumbs up. Also, check out the Discord if you're interested in, a community, right? We got guys like Marcelo going live on a Friday night, right? Hanging out, sharing his week, studying, all right? Study session. See, this is the level of dedication. Friday night, most people are partying already. But here we are, someone who's already a really great trader, Marcelo, the other mentor here, all right? Six-figure trader still studying on a Friday night. This is the level of dedication you got to have. So check out the Discord, check out our chat room, right? This is it here. And we can also come and see how some of the traders did today, right? Save from down 5K up 14,000. I mean, just that's what we're talking about, right? The elite stuff, man. Kitty looks like it had a nice day there, 2.8. Big Steve, not bad. A lot of people V10. A lot of people did all right. Split, red to green. Lucas getting back into it. Great to see Lucas coming back. And I love this, right? Like mistakes, achievements, people talking about what they can do better, right? Very detailed. This is why the community is always necessary, man. And this is why our community and Save to 38K. This is why our community ultimately is the best community. And finally, now I can finally sleep. This is why our community is the best community. And we're being transparent. We're also posting our red trades. Not just green trades only. Like people are posting red trades here. You can see this, and this is why I'm also leading the way. Like I'm posting everything too. Whether I'm red, green, in between, I'm posting everything. Doesn't matter, because there's always a lesson to be learned. There's always something that we can come back to it and improve on, right? We have somebody in here in the WT sim. It looks like, $800. Way to go. That's what I'm talking about. People looking to learn, taking it slow, small size simulators. This is what it's all about. Not coming in as a new trader and going, guns a blazing, right? Rough day, feeling awful. I froze. And then so areas of opportunity, right? Areas of opportunity to improve. Too many good opportunities to be hesitating. So sometimes seeing a few red trades and then becoming gun shy, right? It happens. But we take the lesson and we move forward. We take the lesson and we move forward. We take the lesson, we push on, right? And I love the transparency. Everyone coming in, sharing, try out one of the other mentors. A small red day, a little bit of a rough day, but being transparent, posting it out there. So you guys will see as you come into the community that not everyone is green right away. It takes time. Takes time. Takes time. All these P&Ls all the way up, you can come and see how everyone is doing and where people are in their journey. Right? Tim, all these guys. But yeah, hit that thumbs up. Check out the chat room, guys. I'm out of here. Stay safe, stay green. I'll catch you next time.